Welcome to Lee's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Lee. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you are here. I want to begin by saying thank you to all of my subscribers and that I really do appreciate you. So for today, I have a weekly spread for Taurus. This is for April 20th through 30th for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. I also want to say happy birthday out there to all of you Tauruses. I also want to let you know that there is an extended available for this reading as well as for all the other signs. There are two ways to purchase the extended. You can either pay for each one through PayPal, or you can join us over on Patreon and get access to all of my extendeds for one monthly price. The information on how to do so and the link for the Patreon is in the description box below. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's start the reading. Okay, this is for Taurus Spirit. This is for April 20th to April 30th, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love. This is for Taurus Spirit, April 20th to April 30th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. This is for Taurus Spirit. Okay, like I said, if you didn't hear me, happy birthday, Tauruses. You know y'all my peoples too. Just like Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. So happy birthday. Okay. First card out is the Moon. Then we've got the World. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Okay, you got two outcome cards. We have the Chariot and we also have Justice. Okay. And the Six of Pentacles is your overall energy. Let me just make sure everything is straight. Okay, Taurus, if you want to work with me one-on-one, I now have packages where you can do that. I have email packages and also phone consultations or one-time help if you want that. All of that information is down in the description box below. It's specific to your situation, okay? All right, so overall energy for the 20th through the 30th of April is the Six of Pentacles. This is talking about wanting to have a relationship where there is reciprocity or equal give and take, okay? Under that, we got the High Priestess, which is talking about the connection being guided. It can also talk about secrets. Then we've got the Queen of Wands, which can talk about you trying to take back control of your life. And then under that is the Empress, which is the energy that you know, if you haven't embodied it yet, that's the energy that you need to be going towards, okay? Okay, so in the first row, we have the Moon, the World, the Five of Pentacles. The Moon represents the recent past. It's talking about secrets. This card comes up all the time. So there's either something that you're not saying or something your person's not saying to you, all right? It's going to be different for everyone. Then we've got the World. This is the current or present energy. It's talking about ascension, you trying to close out a cycle in your life. Then we've got the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles can talk about feeling left out in the cold, all right? And like feeling rejected. And also ghosting, okay? And then we've got two outcome cards, two different outcome cards. One is the Chariot and then Justice. So Chariot the Chariot is talking about you overcoming obstacles to head towards victory and success. Then with the Justice card, it's talking about, you know, karmic justice. It can also talk about balancing out a situation with an apology, okay? So we are going to start by clarifying the Six of Pentacles. If this bothers you, please turn down your volume. Why is the Six of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Okay, we got five clarification cards. We have the Nine of Swords. We got the Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Sun, and the Eight of Cups, okay? So, again, Six of Pentacles for April 20th to April 30th. This is your overall energy. Again, it's talking about you wanting to have a relationship where there's reciprocity or equal give and take. It can also talk about, you know, you having a relationship where the both of you are kind and generous to each other, okay? So, like I said, we have five clarification cards. The first one we're talking about is the Eight of Cups. This can talk about someone walking away, abandoning or disconnecting from a connection. So this could represent you or your person. Like I said, anything I say can be flipped, swapped, or reversed. So if I say you did it and you know it was your person, please attribute it to your person, okay? Because like I said, I'm reading for the collective and everything is not going to go exactly one way for everybody, okay? Okay, next card we've got is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords can talk about worry, being worried about a connection not working out. This could be your person or you sitting in this energy. It's stagnant energy. It can also talk about like you just, you know, going back over what happened between you and your person and kind of like kicking yourself, or this could be your person kicking themselves about you, trying to come back towards you. Okay, so with the Nine of Swords, as I always tell you, this is stagnant energy. This is not energy that you want to sit in for a long time. It has a shelf life. It needs to have a time limit on it. Okay, you can be in it in the beginning. That's normal. Everybody does it, but to continue to sit in it is not healthy. Okay, this can also talk about anxiety, fear, sleepless nights, nightmares, you know, crying, just, you know, any sort of fear, blowing things out of proportion, making mountains out of molehills. Okay, so like I said, the best thing you can do in this energy while you're in it is to heal the situation that caused it, take your lesson with you, and move forward. All right, next card, King of Swords. King of Swords is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like this is talking about your person. Your person is trying to make the head over heart decision to come forward and tell the truth, all right? Or it could be reversed. Like I said, everything I say can be reversed. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So this, I feel like, is your person. They're trying to manifest a reunion with you. And with the Seven of Pentacles, they have planted their seeds and they're waiting for these seeds to blossom so that they can go ahead and, you know, reap what they've sown, you know, harvest what they've planted, so on and so forth, waiting for their ships to come in. Okay, then the last card we've got is the Sun. You got the strongest card in the deck as well, Virgo. I just read for Virgo, they got it as well. So the Sun card is talking about revelation. So your person is wanting to come forward and tell the truth, because we got this King of Swords that's talking about making a head over heart decision to be honest, open and honest, and the Sun card, which is talking about revelation. So whatever this secret is, it could be the person's feelings. They're wanting to come forward and tell you how they feel. Okay, okay, now we're going to move forward and we're going to clarify the Moon. Why is the Moon here, please, Spirit? Okay, we got 4 clarification cards. We have the Magician, 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so in the recent past, the first card, well, the only card, because we only got 1 card for the recent past, is the Moon. Okay, so this is Cancer energy or Pisces energy. All right, you may be dealing with the Cancer or Pisces or have those placements in your chart. With the Moon, this is talking about deception. There's some type of lie or you know, hidden information that needs to come out, some kind of secret. So I feel like for most of you, this is talking your person not telling you how they feel. Okay, and so you're wanting to get that truth from them, and they're making the head over heart decision to do that and have revelation. Okay, so we've got 4 clarification cards for this one. The first one we're going to talk about is the Magician. The Magician is talking about basically, you know, manifesting. So I feel like, you know, either you, your person, or the both of you are trying to manifest a reunion. Okay, and like I said, you put your order out to the universe, okay, on what it is that you want, and you're just waiting for everything to show up in the 3D. Okay, next card we've got is the 3 of Swords. This is talking about, you know, third party that is a person. Okay, so there's some third party situation going on for some of you. Also with the 3 of Swords, this talks about heartbreak, breakup, separation. So it could be a situation where, you know, you or your person or the both of you are grieving the loss of the relationship. I feel like it's your person that's grieving the loss of you. All right, then we've got the 3 of Wands. So like I said, you know, your person's trying to manifest you back into their life. I feel like their life. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know, I can't talk in this energy today for some reason. So with the Magician, your person's trying to manifest you back into their life, and with the 3 of Wands, this is them waiting for their ships to come in. Okay, and we got 2 3s here. So like I said, for some of you, this is a third party situation because it's 3 of Wands and 3 of Swords. All right, last card is the Page of Cups. This is a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With this Page of Cups, this is a love offer I feel like your person has for you. It's my Pisces card. So like I said, you may be dealing with the Pisces because Pisces has come up twice. It's talking about your person having a love offer that comes along with an apology. Okay, all right, now we're going to move forward and clarify the World. Why is the World here, please, Spirit? Okay, we got 4 clarification cards. We have the 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Okay, so For the world, this is all signs, okay? With the world, this is talking about closing out a cycle. This represents the current or present energy. Okay, we got to talk now. You know we got to talk. In order for you to close this cycle out, Taurus, as I tell you, I have to keep reminding you about this because some people need to hear it, several times. Some people, they may have, had some situations where they may have, backslid and have to come back forward and may have fallen off the wagon and got to get back on. Okay, so we're going to have to talk about it. In order for you to close out this cycle, you have to go back and heal yourself. Okay, you have to do this. All right, so with the world card talks about ascension, but not just ascension. It's also talking about you closing out this cycle where you bring these people into your life where they don't treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Okay, I get people in the comments all the time, oh, I love myself. Okay, I'm not saying that you don't love yourself at all. I'm saying you don't love yourself enough. That's what I'm saying. Okay, like I say, you got to be learn how to be your own best friend. All right, you got to learn how to love yourself the way you want all these other people to love you. Okay, because I don't know if I had a talk with you like I normally have last week. Okay, but we're going to talk about it today. So, like I said, in this world, in this society, especially in the United States, okay, and especially if you are a woman, you are taught to give away every damn thing you got to other people, and you end up empty with nothing, okay? Nothing to give yourself. So, I am trying to reverse that and tell you the right way you should do it. Nobody's saying you shouldn't give people anything. I would never say that because we're on this earth to help each other, okay? I help you, you help me, that's life, no problem. But if you don't have anything to give, Taurus, how you gonna give somebody something? What do they say in the airplane, on the airplane? You put your oxygen mask on yourself first, then you help other people, right? So, like I said, in society, women especially, but I'm talking to men too. We have been taught to give away everything we have and save nothing for ourselves. And there's nothing wrong if you want to be selfless, but sometimes you got to be selfish. Because if you can't feed yourself, if you can't go out there and drive your damn car and it don't have no gas in it, then you can't be pushing yourself through life on empty as well. All right? You got to think about that, okay? Because like I said, we're taught this. And like I said, I'm not coming down on you for being this way because we were all taught this. I was taught this as well. I used to be like that. I used to just give everybody everything for nothing. And I had to learn how to establish boundaries. So I'm talking to you about this same thing because if it's coming out of my energy, it's somebody out here that needs to hear it. And it's more than one person. Okay? I get people that talk about I'm screaming, I don't care. It's whatever way it comes out. Because y'all know I don't mean it in no disrespectful manner. You know that. You know the difference between somebody screaming at you to be disrespectful and somebody screaming at you because they trying to get you to hear what they saying. Okay? So like I say, for those of you, if this bothers you, maybe this is not the channel for you because the people that know me and listen to me on a regular basis, they know the reason why I talk the way I talk. I'm loud and I'm not going to change myself for nobody. Okay? So if spirit puts it in my energy for me to scream it, I'm going to scream it because there's somebody here that got to hear what I got to say. Okay? There's somebody. It's for somebody. Because every time I do this and I'm like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't put that out because I was kind of hard. I went kind of hard. Every single time. You hear me? Every single time in the comments, somebody's like, I needed to hear exactly what you said the way you said it. So I'm not holding myself back no fucking more. If I got to say it to you a certain way, and it's put in my energy to say it that way, it is because spirit wants me to tell you it's somebody that I got to reach out here, and this is what I'm supposed to do, and I'm not going to hold myself back anymore, okay? So you got to understand, Taurus, okay? Because Tauruses, y'all good people, you're kind, you give people the shirt off your back, you will do whatever you got to do, you will bend over backwards, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. That is something to be proud of because not everybody is like that on this earth, okay? We could use more of that, but you cannot do that at the expense of yourself, okay? You cannot do that because if you don't have nothing for you, what you gonna do? Where you gonna get it from? Okay? Like I keep trying to tell y'all, you don't look outside yourself for no damn validation. You don't look outside of yourself for nobody to fill you up. You fill yourself up. You become your own damn best friend. And that's the point I'm trying to get y'all to. That's why I tell you to make them lists. That's why I tell you to go find out the things that light you up. This is another list. If I didn't, I think I told you this last week, but we gonna talk about it again. You're supposed to have a bunch of lists. You're supposed to have one about your deal breakers. Then you're supposed to have another list that's talking about the qualities that you want your person to have and that you're gonna have as well. Because if you want to pull that into your energy, you must become that. Then we had another list that's talking about the things that light you up so you can start going off in the direction that you need to go off in as far as work. So you're like your career, what you were put here to do, the things that you enjoy doing. So you're supposed to have that list. If you're already going in that direction, you're still supposed to have a list of the offshoots, because you start to get ideas. Once you start to go in the direction you're supposed to go in, Spirit will give you other ideas that you need to check out. Okay, so you're supposed to have a list about that. Then the next list are the things that give you pleasure, because this is one of the ways that you love yourself, Taurus. Okay, because we gotta start to love ourselves and continue to love ourselves, not just love ourselves for 5 minutes and then we go back to being the way that we were. We don't do that no more. Okay, we don't do that here. So you need to make a list. I don't care how long it is. I don't care if it's 10 pages, 100 pages. You need to make a list of all the things that you enjoy doing, like hobbies and things that give you pleasure. Like, let me give you an example. I used to be a line dancer. I love to dance. So that's one thing I used to do, and I used to do it when I used to live in North Carolina. I used to go hard. I used to line dance hard. I would line dance for like days on end because I loved it that much. I love to dance that much. So that would be something that would go at the top of my list, is dancing. Okay, and so you make a list of all the stuff you like to do, and once a day you need to take something off that list and you need to do it, because that's one of the ways you fill yourself up. Okay, like I told you, I buy myself flowers. Go buy yourself some damn flowers. Go on a date with your damn self. Take yourself out to eat, or order in something and have a Netflix with yourself. You know, I ain't saying Netflix and chill. I ain't saying that. I'm saying just have a Netflix night with yourself, or if you like to play video games, have a night where you play video games, or if it's somebody that you play video games with online, you know, call them up or text them and be like, hey, let's get together and do this. But you got to do some stuff. Start to do some things to fill yourself up. Because like I said, if you can't push that fucking car and it don't have no gas in it, you can't get in it and drive it and it don't have no gas in it, you can't do that to yourself neither. You can no longer do that to yourself. Okay? It stops now. It stops now. Whatever this is, where we giving it all and we don't have nothing for ourselves or whatever, you can't do that. You can't do that. You have to show yourself that you are number one. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand with this whole thing. That's what I mean. That's why you going back to heal yourself. It's not just for you to try to get with your twin flame or get with your person or be in a relationship. It's not just that. It's so that you can stand on your own 2 feet. So when you come to the table to be in a relationship with somebody, you like, look, this is what I got to, you know, you could come proud with your head held high, because you know you got all this stuff to give somebody or got all this stuff to bring to a relationship. And you like, okay, so now what you got? You see what I'm saying? So you have to start it. You have to make it a habit to start loving yourself. Like I said, start 5 minutes. It don't have to be no 10, 20, no hour. It don't have to start out like that. It's whatever you can spare, as long as you going in that direction. And like I said, if a day passes by and you forget to do something or you don't do it, don't beat your damn self up. Don't do that. Okay? Because this is about love. This is about loving yourself. Because beating yourself up didn't get you nowhere, right? We've been beating ourselves up all our lives. Did it get you anywhere? If it didn't get it, if it hasn't gotten you anywhere, then you need to leave that alone and try another tactic. So now let's try this. If a day goes by, you don't do something you're supposed to do, just let it go. Because when you wake up in the morning, that's another damn day God gives you, source, spirit, whatever you call God. That's giving you another day to try it again. So you keep on until it becomes a habit. You keep on until it becomes instilled in you. I'm teaching you these things because when the fucking D-knots come, baby, I'm gonna tell you about that now. This is why your reading is late. You're supposed to get your reading on Tuesday. You weren't supposed to get your reading on Wednesday, okay? The reason why you getting it on Wednesday is because I've been going through a dark night of the soul, okay? I don't know if a lot of you know what a dark night of the soul is. People touch on it sometimes in tarot, but they don't go deep in it, okay? It is like a spiritual depression. It's not regular depression. It's a spiritual depression. And so it comes and it goes in waves. You never know when it's going to come, and it'll hit you and it'll knock you on your ass. So that is why I teach you the things that I teach you, so that you can have a firm foundation. So when things come like D-knots, you can deal with it. Okay. But what I'm trying to get you to understand, the parallel I'm trying to draw when I start to talk about myself with the D-knots, is the fact that the reason why your reading is late is because I had to take the day that I normally start my readings on, because I normally read the day before for the day of. Sometimes in the past, it's been a situation where I have all my readings done before the week even starts. And by Sunday, everything is uploaded and ready to go. Okay. But I've been going through this long-term D-knots. It don't hit me every day. It don't hit me every week. But it comes, and when it comes, sometimes it's really bad. So because I have to deal with that, I got to fill myself up. Remember, what did I tell you? I said, in order for me to give to you, I got to give to who? I got to give to me, right? So that is why your readings are late this week, because I had to take time to give to myself. Because like I said, I can't do nothing for nobody else if I can't feed myself. And like I say, those of you who have been through D-knots before, you know it ain't no damn joke. It will lay your ass low. And so that's going to be my next healing video, where I talk about that, because a lot of you, I feel like, need to know about it. Because like I told you, it'll come out of nowhere and you'll be sitting there like, what the hell is wrong with me? And then you won't even know what it is. Because people, like I said, they'll touch on it, but they won't go deep about it. Only if you've been through it before do you understand. And then you got to understand this when we talk about it. Just because if you go through a dark night of the soul, okay? If you go through one and it's not as deep and as dark and as long as somebody else tells you theirs was, it doesn't mean you didn't go through one. Everybody goes through things differently, okay? And you got to think about, with me, I've been doing the things that I'm telling you to do. I've been doing these things almost all my life. I have a regimen, a thing that I do where I've been going through these things for years. This is not something that I started. So in comparison with somebody else, my D-knot may not be as deep as someone else's, because I have done like all this work on myself before we even get to this point. But just like I said, just if you go in and out of it, or even if it's a long-term thing, it's still what it is. Because you'll get people that will say, oh, if your stuff wasn't this, or if you didn't this, and if you didn't that, then it wasn't, don't listen to people that talk crap like that, because you don't know everybody's situation in the world. So you can't sit there and say, that's like somebody saying there's only one route to get to the same destination. There's many routes. Even the things that I tell you, there's other ways you can go through. I tell you the things that work for me because I know they work, because they worked for me. Okay. So I'm not saying, I would never sit here and tell you my way is the only way, but I'm giving you, food for thought, things for you to use in order to use, to help yourself, to help kickstart you. And then sometimes, people will give you an idea, you'll use that or try to implement it, and then something else will come to you when you've tried to do that, and that will help you along your way. Okay? So what I just want to get y'all to understand is, you doing this damn healing for yourself. And like I said, those of you who are yearning and longing and upset and crying and obsessing over your person, like I said, it makes me feel so bad when I'm in your energy and I can feel that. Or when I read comments on YouTube, because like I told you, I read your comment, but because I'm an empath, I can feel the energy behind it. So if you hurting and you in pain and stuff like that, I can feel it. So that saddens me when I feel like that, when I feel that, when I read that y'all are going through stuff. And I'm not trying to take away anybody's lessons, because I know you can't do that in this life. I'm not trying to do that. But if you've learned your lesson, there's no need for you to sit in pain any longer than you have to. There's no need for you to be feeling a certain kind of way any longer than you have to. That is why I impress upon you for you to do these things and to pick up and keep trying to move in the direction that you want to move in. Because like I said, if you keep going and you keep trying, eventually you're going to get there. Okay? All right. I got to go off on a tangent. Y'all my Tauruses, I love to talk to y'all. I got to tell you what's going on. So like I said, you take care of your damn self. You make those lists. You make sure you fill up your cup before you pour anything into anybody else's cup. And that's why with me, before I read for y'all, I have a morning routine that I go through. It used to be like a 30-minute routine, but since I started reading cards, it's longer now. It's like an hour. Sometimes it'll last 2 hours long, because I want to make sure that I am as high up as I can be when I get on this YouTube with you, so that I tell you things that are, gonna help inspire you, gonna make you feel better for the day. And like I said, in order for me to give that out, I gotta give it to myself, right? I got to love myself. The same stuff I tell you, I do it too. Okay, I'm not one of them people that's talking to you and then I go home, or I cut off the camera and I go sit around and don't do nothing. That because you could tell, you would be able to tell by the way I read whether or not I take care of myself or not. Okay, so like I said, I want y'all to take care of yourself. I want you to be successful. I want you to be happy. If you do the things that I'm telling you to do, when this stuff starts to take hold of you, okay, because it's not going to be something where you wake up one day and, oh, I just feel like a completely different person. No, you still going to feel the same. But what's going to happen is when certain situations come up that normally would have took you left, and you're going to end up going right. You're going to go in a different direction, and you're going to be like, damn, I'm different. I'm making different decisions. That didn't even, bother me or mess me up or throw me off track or whatever. You'll know when things happen. So why I tell you to do these things, when things are okay, when you're in a situation where you can implement this stuff, so that when things go badly, this is what you fall back on. Because when I go through my when I started going through D-knots, I like I told you, I lengthened my morning routine. It's longer than what it was, because I know I got to take care of myself. And if I want to come out of this D-knots as quickly as I can, I gotta do what I need to do. I gotta focus on myself. I got to love on myself. I gotta lick my wounds. And if that means I have to miss a day, and your reads, like I said, you still gonna get your reads. Something gotta be really wrong for me to not give you a reading at all. You gonna get your weekly readings, but it just might not be on the days that you expect them to. So I wanted to let y'all know what was going on and explain to you. Like I say, we all go through stuff. Like I told you, I would never sit here and tell you that, act like I don't do, that nothing happens to me, and I don't, I don't go through things just like you do. I do as well. But like I said, I realize even more so after reading like this on YouTube, that you have to take care of yourself. You have to. It is imperative. Okay? Because you're giving your energy away. And then one other thing you need to do at the end of the day, all of the energy you've given out in the day, you need to pull it back. Remember, I tell you, pull your energy back and bring it back into yourself, because that's your energy. And like I said, you may have given it out unwittingly. I'm talking about, I'm not talking about the time you spend with people and stuff like that, but I'm talking about any kind of ways your energy has gone out. Like for instance, if you didn't realize during the day that you were with an energy vampire, and that person like sucked up some of your energy or something like that, at the end of the day, you need to make sure you take that energy back. As soon as you need to take it back into yourself and protect your energy and protect the people that you have around you. Because like I said, if it's a good influence, it's gonna reflect on you in a positive way. But if it's not, it's gonna reflect on you in a negative way. So you got to be thinking about that. You always got to be cognizant of it. All right. Okay, I digressed a lot. So let me go ahead and finish the reading. Okay, so like I said, with the World card, you gotta, do this healing, do this ascension, go back, like I said, to the earliest parts of your life, the earliest things you can remember up until now, and heal all of this stuff. Like I said, you do it once. If you do it right, you won't have to do it again. The only things you'll have to focus on is anything that happens from now on, okay? Also, with the World, Spirit is saying that if you keep going, if you keep persevering, you're going to be able to close out this cycle, and you're going to be able to move forward. And if you keep an open mind and an open heart, you will have the type of relationship that you want to have. But you got to do this work. This is not, that's the price that you're going to pay for this. Because even those of you who don't want to go to your twin flame, and you're going to have all these options, because you damn hoochies, if you're going to have all these options, you still have to do this work. Because even if you don't want to be with your twin flame, you're still going to want to, may want to be with somebody. And if you're not right, you're going to draw in the same type of thing where somebody is mistreating you, not valuing you, not seeing your worth. And, we don't have time. We don't have time for that, because look how time is speeding up. I'm already reading the last few days of April. and we about to hit May. And like I said, it seems like yesterday it was damn January 1st. So like I said, this time is speeding up. Life is meant to be lived. Don't be sitting around waiting around on nobody. Live your life, Taurus, okay? And like I said, fill up your own cup. Okay, so we got 4 clarification cards. First one we're going to talk about is justice. So justice is talking about you know, balancing out the situation with an apology, or your person balancing it out with an apology, because I feel like this is your person coming towards you trying to, you know, get you back. Okay, so they're trying to balance out the situation with an apology. For some of you, this can also talk about divorce if you're in a situation where you are married, or your person is married, or so on and so forth. Okay, then we got the Page of Pentacles. This is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With this Page of Pentacles, this is a love offer I feel like your person has for you. It's something well thought out for, like I said, something long-term and stable. Okay, then we've got the 3 of Cups. This is talking about your person wanting to reunite with you and wanting to have something to celebrate. And then the 10 of Cups, which is talking about, you know, happiness and wish fulfillment, and talking about a happy and harmonious relationship being wish fulfillment for them. So they want to be in a happy and harmonious relationship with you. Okay, now we're going to move forward and clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Why 5 of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Okay, we got 4 clarification cards. We have the 8 of Swords, we got the 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and the Death card. Okay, so with the 5 of Pentacles, this can talk about, this represents the immediate future. First of all, it can talk about you feeling left out in the cold, being ghosted, or vice versa. Like I said, everything I say, you know, can go reversed. So with this 5 of Pentacles, this may have been, you know, your person may have felt like this after you walked away, or it could be the reverse. It could be once you walked away. I mean, once they walked away, you felt like this. Okay, so we've got 4 clarification cards. The first one we're going to talk about is the 10 of Swords. This is talking about an ending where someone feels blindsided, backstabbed, and betrayed. So it could be that your person comes towards you and you may decide that you don't want to be with them and you want to end things for good. And that's what this card can signify. Then we've got the 8 of Swords. It can talk about you feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move on. It could be your person feeling like this as well. It is also talking about basically you know, you having self-imposed restriction, like you're doing this to yourself. So like I said, mental spring cleaning. That's why I tell you, go back and heal your stuff, because a lot of that will help to heal you subconsciously, so that when things happen, you won't show up in this stuck energy. Like I said, look at the areas of your life. It doesn't just have to be your love life. It can be any area where you're having problems at. Okay, and like I said, when you go back to look at stuff, it could be a problem, something that happened with your parents. It could be something that happened with your siblings. It could be something that happened at school. It does not have to be anything romantic, because most of you know that your love relationships are dictated by your relationships with your parents. Because a lot of times you pick your parents. You pick people who are just like your parents to be in a relationship with, and you don't even realize it. It's like a subconscious thing, and you don't even realize it sometimes until you're deep in the relationship, or until you're about to end it, because you know hindsight is 20/20. Okay, so next card we're going to talk about is the 5 of Swords. This can talk about feeling defeated. It can also talk about a lack of communication, and it can also talk about winning at all costs. So I feel like, you know, whoever is going towards this 10 of Swords may end up feeling defeated, or this could be, you know, your person, you know, coming out in this energy where they're going to come towards you, and, you know, they're going to do whatever they've got to do in order to have victory and success with you. Okay, last card is the Death card, Scorpio energy. You may have Scorpio placements or be dealing with the Scorpio. This can talk about an ending as well, but I feel like mostly the strongest energy I'm getting is reunion. So like I said, your person really wants to reunite with you with this Death card. Okay, all right, so now we're going to move forward and clarify the first of the 2 outcome cards, which is the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here, please, Spirit? Okay, we got 5 clarification cards for the Chariot. We've got the Empress, 6 of Cups, the Devil, Queen of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. Okay, now you see this card, right? you know I'm going to talk to you. All right, so the Chariot is the first of the 2 outcome cards. Cancer, you know, Cancerian energy. It is talking about heading towards victory and success. Okay, overcoming whatever obstacles you got to overcome in order to head towards victory and success. So one of those obstacles is the Devil. Okay, Capricorn energy is showing up in your outcome. So you got to look at this, Taurus. What are you doing? Because, you know, life is about putting, you know, those baskets. You got baskets to represent each area of your life. And you got to have the equal amount of eggs in each basket. If you take one egg out of one basket and put it in another one, you've thrown your whole life off. So you got to realize life is about a balance. You got to make sure you're not throwing all your eggs in one basket, or putting too many eggs in one basket, because that's what this devil card is. Okay, because like I said, it can be codependency, obsessive thoughts, it can be bouts of depression, workaholism, alcoholism, drug addiction, things that we use to deny things that we don't want to deal with. So like, that's why it's good to go back and heal your stuff, because if you heal it, you ain't got nothing to be in denial about, right? You ain't got nothing to have no devil about. For some of you, this just could be the obsessive thoughts about your person, okay? Or your person obsessing over you, okay? So you got to look at whatever this is and keep an eye on it, and don't let it get out of hand. Because like I said, usually it shows up in your past, but now it's showing up in the future. And like, the future can be changed. So whatever your devil is, you want to keep an eye out for it, okay? Then we've got the Empress, okay? Because this is the energy that you're trying to embody. I feel like this is how your person sees you, as the Empress, someone who knows their worth and stands in their power. But this devil has the power to hinder you from showing up in this energy, okay? It can hinder you. It can fuck up your relationships. It can mess up your life, depending on what it is. So, like I said, just make sure you're paying attention to it and you get a hold of it, okay? Next card is the Six of Cups. This is talking about, you know, wanting to reunite with your person. This could be your person wanting to reunite with you. You've been playing this out with your person since the dawn of time, because this is a twin flame connection, okay? So it's being divinely guided. This is the other half of your soul. And so, like I said, this is also talking about your person could be your childhood sweetheart or someone from the area where you grew up, or vice versa, okay? Then we've got Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is talking about having options, choices, and being confused. We know what this card means for you, because you're going to have you always got all these damn people in your cards. You know, you always got all these people, your damn hoochies, and you have all these people. And so you may be confused about what you want. That's why I tell you to make those lists. That's what two of those lists are, the deal breakers and what you want out of a person. That's what this is for, okay? For your person. This is your person having a lot of different, you know, ideas about how they want to come back towards you. They may be confused about how to implement them, okay? Then the last card is the Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is your energy. I feel like this is how your person sees you, as their forever person. They're wanting to have this long-term, stable, and committed relationship with you. Okay? Now we're going to move forward and clarify the last card, which is Justice. Why is Justice here, please, Spirit? Okay, we've got 4 clarification cards. We have the Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so Justice is the last of the 2 outcome cards. So this is Libra energy. We had Justice show up here. Now it's showing up again. This can talk about, like I told you, karmic justice. So if you were the victim, you're going to get, like I said, you're going to be rewarded with good karma by having a lot of different options, being able to, you know, choose who you want to choose, so on and so forth. But if you were the perpetrator, you're going to reap what you've sown, okay? You are going to reap what you sown, because that's what this card talks about. And it also talks about, like I said, wanting to balance out the situation with an apology. For others of you, this is going to talk about divorce, okay? Because we do have some cards up here that can talk about, you know, that are talking about betrayal, all right? So we have also 4 clarification cards. The first one we're going to talk about is Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is just telling me that, you know, balancing out the situation could be wish fulfillment for you, could be wish fulfillment for your person, all right? Then with the Queen of Cups, Spirit is saying that, you know, this is a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is my Scorpio card. This is Spirit saying that there's a need to be more open and honest about your feelings in order to get the best outcome. So I feel like this is your person, okay? If they were the ones who are withholding their emotions with this Moon card, or if it's you that needs to do it, okay? Then we got the Three of Pentacles, which is talking about wanting to build this relationship of quality, wanting teamwork and collaboration, okay, with the Three of Pentacles. And also this can talk about, you know, therapy, possibly going to therapy. Last card is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is talking about inner and outer conflict. It's also talking about competition again. So in both of these outcomes, there are going to be the options. You're going to have the options to choose from, and it won't be just be your person. So, like I said, think about what you want to do, make those lists, and choose wisely. All right? So, I wish you the best of luck. I hope that you get whatever it is you want to get out of this connection. We're going to pull these romance oracle cards to see what else Spirit wants to tell you about the reading. Okay? For Taurus, Spirit. Okay. One card. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So I feel like it's talking about this devil card. So whatever's going on with that devil, Taurus, is showing up in your future. So like I said, fill your cup up. Okay? Love on yourself. Put yourself first. If you do that, a lot of times, whatever's going on with this devil, you can temper it. Okay? But you got to focus on you. Because like I said, you can't give it all away and have nothing for yourself. And be feeling run down and feeling worn out and feeling, you know, all kinds of ways. You got to stop doing that. You got to reverse these habits. Like I said, baby steps. I don't expect 100% the first day, because it took time for you to get like that. Like I said, it's got to take time for you to come back. Like I said, somebody that's 300 pounds, they didn't get 300 pounds in 24 hours, so they can't expect to lose 300 pounds or lose 150 pounds in 24 hours. That makes no sense. So, like I said, start out like I tell you with the meditation and with the journaling. Start out at do 5 minutes of meditation, 2-3 minutes of meditation, whatever you can manage, because we're trying to implement and place that habit, okay? And then once you are able to do 5 minutes or 2 or 3 minutes, then build on that. Add like another minute or add another 2 minutes or 3 minutes until you build up to what you want. Same thing with this, okay? Like I said, make that list of the things that you like to do. And you know, just put your foot down and say, even if I only take 15 minutes for myself to do this thing I like to do, I'm going to do it. So you need to make sure that you do that, because if you don't do that, if you don't make time for yourself, nobody else is going to do it for you, Taurus. You know that. All right? So if this is your story, let's head on over to the extended. There, I'm going to discuss your story by pulling cards for your person. We're going to find out how they feel about you, what their intentions are when it comes to you in a relationship, any actions they plan on taking, the challenges in the relationship, and I'll also get some advice for you from Spirit, okay? I've got these Twin Flame Journey Messages cards. I have 2 different decks. They have messages on the other side from your person. We're going to pull these to see what your person wants to say to you. And then I also have the Hidden Truth Oracle. I have 2 different decks with these. These are going to talk about what the hidden truth is between you and your person when it comes to this connection, okay? So if you are interested in purchasing an extended, the information is in the description box below. If I don't see you there, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. And don't forget to hit the like button to subscribe and to hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Please have a good day, night, or evening, and thank you for letting me read for you. And we out.